Hello, hello, and welcome to Losers Become Winners for September 29th. Alphas lead with XLE at 97%. And there it is, 97%. And there is our setup. This is a alpha. It's only these 3 more percent to get the ROI 100 right here. So we can go to last bar high because we are going into the put direction. And that pretty much sums it up for this position. And then just waiting it out to see if we can get that last 3% tomorrow. It'd be kind of cool. If not, the 30-day moving average is ever so creeping on down the line, as you can see here, and then eventually these 2 points are going to meet. Not a question of if, it's a question of when. And it's this one here, did we get exit above 646, we'll be looking to retiring this XLE position 5 to the winner circle. And I said earlier, the XLE will be returning back because we'll be playing for other dead loss leaders to recoup their lost monies. That said, let's move on now to Walgreen. And here is Walgreen. And Walgreen is also the same situation. We have a nice dropping point. We have some nice buffer zone. We have a nice sweet spot here if it closes above the 30-day moving average. We have 40% to go. Is the put in the down direction. We'll be checking it out. Okay, that takes us now to T at AT&T. AT&T just finally, the MA went below the entry point right there. We need a little bit more of a buffer to get more cushion to assure that we're going to get a out of this. We are playing against a 38.99 nut. Yes, you are seeing that correct. AT&T owes me $3,899 and we have 154 to our good. Is that the greatest? No, but remember, rocks become pebbles, pebbles become profit. Profit does payback. So we will eventually get that $38.99 back. We've seen it in previous videos. Go back to September of 2019 and you can watch all look for the ones with the blue jersey girl and the red sweater guy. And then in the earlier versions, you have to look at the snapshot. Okay, that takes care of T. Let's go on now to GLD gold. And gold is also now is just tapping, tap at the window pane, as they said in Edgar Allan Poe's short story of the Raven. So there it is. It's knocking on that door, and again we even though this is coming up and it's dojing all the way up, it's not getting any real strong momentum. So we'll be looking to see if we can keep below that point. All right, going on to KR. At KR, we have this situation with KR. And KR, we have a nice plateau. Again, the 30-day is just tapping on the EP. And now we are going into earnings season. Today's lesson of note, earnings season is going to start as of this Thursday, October 1st. Some companies are very good and really jump on it, and within the first week to 2 weeks they start reporting. Others will lag and drag their feet. I can't prove it, but I can make an interesting statement of the many years that I've been trading. The ones who have good performance, they're gonna go from the rooftops and go right for the first 2 to 3 weeks. The laggers in reporting are usually trying to, let's say, not hide the news, but let's say not have a spotlight on its possible a bad earnings situation. Remember, the second quarter, the third quarter ending tomorrow on September 30th has not been the greatest for some companies. So it's going to be a real mixed bag. Going on now, finishing up with the alphas is YELP, and YELP has got a 0.19. Look at that. It qualified for discussion. It's in the profit zone. It is dojing along here. We are below the EP on the MA, so that is really something in our direction. So that's kind of cool. Let's now go on now to the Tigers. And in the Tigers, their leader is CVX with 68%. So let's go look at that CVX position. Now, CVX, recall, CVX had an alpha position. They exited the alpha position, picked up enough profit to drop from 1167 owed to now 539. But that trade is done. So when you have a completed trade, take off the markers, because this way you don't get confused if you happen to be trading the same instrument. So all these things that we had here for the alphas is now going away. Just highlight it, click it, take it away. Now, as for the notes, I do not destroy the notes. What I'll do with the notes is I'll move them forward into the future, because eventually CVX has to play again, because it still owes me 539. And the price drops down low enough and the 30-day moving average drops down low enough and price crosses over, then I'll be looking at a possible call for the alphas. But that's in the future. So right now, let's focus here. The Tigers. The Tigers had an interesting thing. They dropped right here. So they got now right here at the green price line. They're going to be looking at 84.48. 84. That can't be right. Oh, the upper band, right. 84.50. Oh, that's the old notes. That's why. So we come here and go 84.50. And it's red, and it's the 29th, and it's the 10th, and that's good. And then go. And now we are here because we are put and we want that down direction. And then we do the order ticket. Then you come here to your notes and come on your notes and bring up your notes up to date. So that way you don't get lost on where things are at. 84.50. And then highlight it, copy, come back, come to the order ticket, right click, come to cancel replace order, come to the sprocket on the far right. That opens up the order ticket internals for the changing of the actual instructions. 84.50 right there, and save, and then come back to confirmation, come back here, and then drop in your notes. So I like to keep lots of notes so that if I lose the info someplace, I always have someone else to find it. So that is what's happening here now for CVX. A little bit of move down. Again, we got to get another 32%. We can get that ROI high. All right, that takes us on to Edison. And here at Edison, it's no green price line is still flat, and it's only running 24. No change there. Coming on to XLF, and XLF is running here. So we got XLF, and there it is. XLF is right in this zone. So that looks like, and it's a put. It's a put. So the stops at the top side, put top side. And well, a little bit of a down movement. So we just might be able to get this down into getting out. So all the others are all sitting on their own respective green line green price channel. Early morning. All right. With that said, that is a conclusion of today's report for Losers Become Winners, with alphas leading with XLE at 97%. And I thank you very much for stopping by, checking it out. Bye-bye.